Hello, Dr. Vicki Peterson here. You recently saw a video about hiatal hernia syndrome and you've reached out to us to get more information, so I wanted to give that to you. Hiatal hernia syndrome, we have deemed it a syndrome and our new book is about to be released, but we called it that because there's literally 20 different symptoms that we have found associated with this condition. And you might be somebody who's been to the ER several times in the middle of the night because you had trouble breathing, you were having a panic attack, you had heart palpitations, you weren't sure if you were having a heart attack. And once they ruled out that your heart was fine and your lungs were fine, you were probably given the diagnosis of it's just a panic attack. And if somebody had experienced that themselves, they would know there's no just about it. It's a pretty scary, miserable experience. Or maybe you're somebody who can't really get a deep breath. You can't exercise the way you want to. Your digestion's really upset. You've had terrible acid reflux. There's a long list of symptoms. But the point that I want to discuss, and the reason I'm making this particular video, is to discuss finance. And the truth of the matter is that the kind of work we do at Root Cause Medical Clinics, the type of work, unfortunately, around this country that gets to the underlying root cause naturally is not covered by insurance. Insurance likes to cover drugs and surgery, and they don't cover natural care. So this program is not covered by your insurance. Typically, there might be a little lab test here or there, but typically you should assume that it's not going to be covered. We're talking about a several $1,000 program, anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 or more, depending on you and what you have occurring and for how long. We are very good at making an estimate of what a program will cost, but you do need to know going in that it is an investment. Now, I think there's nothing better that you could invest in than your health. And depending on how miserable you've been, hopefully it's very exciting for you to hear that our team of doctors are expert at this. We have an 85% success rate with treating hiatal hernia syndrome. And for something that, if you're like most patients, you've maybe been told, yeah, you have acid reflux, there's no way that's causing trouble breathing, or that's not causing heart palpitations, it's not causing panic attacks, it's not causing, and whatever the other symptoms you have, you're told it's not that. Patients are diagnosed with a hiatal hernia and told the other symptoms couldn't possibly be related. Well, that's absolutely incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. So what we have here is an investment in your health in a problem that we know how to solve 85% of the time, which is a very, very high success rate, and then it's resolved. So we're not looking at several $1,000s that you're paying every month or even every year. This is a 4 to 6 month program, typically working with the whole team, and it's resolved 85% of the time. So I think that's worth it. I think that, well, I know that the patients we've worked with whose lives have changed are just like, I would have paid anything for that. You know, can you put a price on your health? It's a very personal decision, but I just want to let you know very specifically what the program entails, what our success rate is, and the fact that you don't need to keep living like this, because I literally hear from people all over the world. And if you're listening to this internationally, to some degree, we're able to work with you. It depends on where you live. If you're within the United States, the good news is we absolutely can work with you. If you're local to our California or Florida clinics, even better, but the telemedicine visits work just fine. And we've been doing this for a very, very long time as far as working with patients remotely. So this is a moment for you to make that decision of, is this investment something I'm ready to make? And I fully appreciate that your answer might be no, and that's fine. And I've said this to patients for 30 years. It's like, if this is not the right time, it's not the right time. And please know that we're always here for you. So I will say that to you. We are always here for you. And frequently patients have returned 6 months, a year, 2 years later saying, I wish I had done it 6 months ago when I saw you, or a year ago. But that's your decision. This is your body. But I want you to know that we are here as a team at Root Cause Medical Clinics with a wonderful solution that involves no drugs and no surgery. And yes, it's an investment, and I think you're worth it. So please let us know any other questions you have. The website is rootcausemedicalclinics.com. You can go to the free consultation page. Our numbers are there, telephone numbers are there as well, and we very much look forward to helping you.